Thank you, John. The applause is over. Thank you for that wonderful presentation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to formally wind up this conference, please welcome Country Manager, Global SI Alliances, IBM Software Group. You know him well. Please put your hands together for Mr. Sunil Kinger.
All right. Okay. Morning. So we are almost at the end of this conference, and so many few people in the room itself says it all. But before we go on to the closing remarks, I have a couple of prizes to give away, and those are for the message board that was there actually. So this gives away my age, but it's okay. There were 4 categories where the prizes were there. The first one was list top 5 advantage of an enterprise adopting cloud. And the prize for that goes to Krishna Shankaran from Infosys. If Krishna Shankaran is not here, because I know many people had to leave. Oh, you here? All right, come on. Many congratulations.
Thank you.
Both?
Thank you.
It's one, okay, all right. I asked you, that's why I asked you. All right. The second one was think of top 5 reasons to go in for expert systems. And the winner is Santosh Murthy from Capgemini. All right. Good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. And the second last one is name top 5 benefits to business by using multi-channel platforms. And the winner is Ranganathan Kasturi Rangan from CSC. If he is not in the room, one of us will give it to him. We are from Bangalore and we know him pretty well. And the last one is share 5 ideas on using analytics for commerce within brackets retail, telco and banking. And the winner is Nitin Ghate from Capgemini. Is he there in the room? All right. If he is not there, I think we will move on. Before I go forward, I want to ask you all, we spent 3 days together. Did you all enjoy the conference? Yes? All right, thank you very much. And for some of those who did not, maybe you can give me a feedback separately. All right, don't say it loudly. All right. When we do a conference like this, it's important, there are a lot of people involved to make this conference successful. And I want to take this opportunity to thank a lot of people who have made this conference so very successful. And I want to start by first thanking all of y'all in the room, all our business partners. As Carlos was mentioning, you all have committed your 3 full business days of your time. And that is something which we really, really value. And for that, ladies and gentlemen, from the entire IBM team, we would like to say thank you to all of y'all. I want to say thank you to all our IBM colleagues. All our speakers at the plenary, speakers at the electives, our colleagues who manage the Solution Cafe, our colleagues who put across the entire content for this event. A lot of our speakers have traveled all the way from US, Europe, many from Singapore. So I want to thank our entire IBM team for putting this conference together, because without you all, it would not have been possible. This is a big one. Our partners in this event are GPJ, and we started this conference about 6 years ago, and this is our 6th annual conference. And every year, when I say every year, GPJ has given us a flawless interchange. And everything that you see, this beautiful stage, all the sounds, the lighting, the lovely pirate themed dinner and the karaoke singing and everything was organized and executed by GPJ, who are partners to this event. So GPJ team, thank you so much. Last but not the least, we are hosting this conference in this hotel for the second time. And the very fact that we are hosting it for the second time itself is a testimony that they were good hosts earlier as well. So I want to say thank you to the entire Lalit management and the Lalit team. Thank you so much. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, over the next couple of minutes, we'll try and summarize what we did over last 3 days, more in the plenary side of things. So Carlos opened the conference on the first day. He did an executive welcome. I liked his analogy of, Mary Kom and Saina Nehwal getting skilled, and to you all getting skilled to have a, common goal. Esther Ferry is a general manager for CSI Group, and she spoke about 3 broad things. She spoke on the CEO study that IBM does annually, and she told us how our customers are viewing collaboration as one of the most important things. They're looking at technologies to collaborate with their customers, collaborate with their partners, collaborate with their employees, collaborate with everyone. The second thing that she spoke about was on the IT trends in the IT services companies. And finally, she told us on the opportunities and growth where we can collaborate together in areas like big data, cloud, mobile, etc. Amit Dave was the last presentation for the day, but the most important presentation. He spoke on Pure Systems, which is our recent launch of the expert integrated systems. He spoke about the 3 flavors of Pure Systems: the Flex systems, the Pure Flex systems, and the Pure application systems. On the Flex system, he said how they were systems which you can configure to yourself, to your needs. And on the Pure Flex, they are factory pre-configured systems with a lot of patterns in it. And the Pure application systems come in with complete factory configured factory and with the middleware along with that. Moving on, day 2. Day 2 started with Meditainment. I don't know, when I was sitting over there, and when I got up, I realized that many people didn't get up. They were absolutely asleep actually. There were a couple of them who were absolutely asleep. But that happens in typical, whenever you go through a meditation, that happens. You just tend to, go fall asleep. Okay, but I thought that was good. That was something different that we had this year. Joseph Casillas opened the session for day 2. He spoke on 3 main points. He told us about how IBM is making new markets and trying to lead in those new markets. He spoke about big data. He spoke about cognitive insights driven computing, and he also told us that how computing now needs to come from the back office right to the front to address the response time of what customers need. Dr. Guru Rao spoke about smart computing and optimized systems. He told us how there is an explosion of data happening all across, and that's escalating the complexity of workloads. He spoke about the emerging trend in software-defined networking, and he also told us what IBM and Software Technology Group is doing in terms of addressing these challenges. What are IBM's solutions, optimized solutions for these challenges? David Lee Heyman, spoke to us completely on the IBM mobile platform. He told us how we could develop applications, how we could deploy applications, how we could manage applications completely on the IBM cloud. Day 3, the last presentation was from John Davidson on smarter commerce. He told us how smarter commerce is a $90 billion opportunity and growing at 14% CAGR. Now, conventional IT services market is actually growing at only about 5.2 or 5.3 CAGR. So that's a big opportunity for all of us over there. He also told us how Smarter Commerce is opening up new buyers for us. The Chief Supply Officer, the Chief Purchase Officer, the Chief Marketing Officer, these are new buyers for us actually. And he also spoke on the BP hosted SaaS offerings on Smarter Commerce. Day 3, of course, we just heard Prahlad Kakkar. I took away, the main point that I took away from his presentation is 2 plus 2 is not 4, is maybe 20, 22 and 25, etc. The rest I would leave it aside. John Singh, I thought it was the last presentation, but probably one of the best presentations, John. He spoke on 2 main things before the presentation because I wouldn't have time to make notes. So I was asking him, what are the 2 key takeaways from your presentation? So he was telling me about a non-traditional competitor. I thought that was extremely good, and the example that he gave away was that at some point in time, people thought that Amazon would go out and publish books, but they actually became a data center, huge data center. So that's completely different. It's a non-traditional competitor. Nobody would even thought that Amazon would come in that space. And interdisciplinary, because he said you can't look at things in silos. You have to look at things from overall, because the amount of disruptive technology that's taking place, you have to look things in entirety and not in small silos. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that summarizes briefly what we did over the last 3 days. Now, before I go on to one more part of the closing, I want to tell you all now that you have a broad overview of what IBM is doing in various mobility, cloud, big data, etc. When you go back, you may have requirements, you may want to know more, you may have an RFP, you may want to know more about our technology. So I put across 2 charts, one of my organization and one of the organization of my counterpart, CSI team's organization chart. So if you need any help, the call to action is if you need any help, please reach out to us. Feel free to reach out to us anytime. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a few minutes of your time more. I know I'm just in between closing and you, but I want to take this 2 minutes more and bring on stage the team which really worked so hard for the last 5 months to bring this conference to you. You know, when you have a conference of a stature where everything is taken care of, your ticketing, your logistics, there's a large team that works behind that, and we need to recognize those teams. So I want to start by first inviting the lady who actually stitched this whole program together. Her name is Anika Raja. She is the project manager for this particular event. Come on. All right. Now, you know, registrations and enrollments. Now, that is a big deal because there are about so many of you all registering for these events, but there are so many cancellations. There are somebody else needs to be accommodated. Things keep going back and forth so much, and I'm telling you, it's not an easy task. And the one person who has led it and who has led it always in the last 6 years, we've had this conference, is Nitin Pimplotkar, and he was helped with Vinay Singh. Fast, run, run, run. All right, congratulations. Congratulations. All right. The content. Now, content, when you start thinking of an event like this, it takes time. You have to identify what you want to speak on, then reach out to speakers. As you must have seen, speakers have come from various parts of the world. So you have to reach out to the speakers and contact them, and somebody will confirm, and later he may not be able to come. So it's a whole lot of series, but ultimately I think they've done an excellent job. The content team led by Vinod Rajshekharan, Arvind, Harpreet and Amit. I have to. In the last 6 years, every year, one person has taken the responsibility for the Solution Cafe, for setting up the complete Solution Cafe. I mean, it has technology to set up the internet and everything else. And that person is Ramesh Mudumba. He was helped with Suresh Ambigar along with him. Okay, there we are. All right. Then there are almost about 63, 64 one-to-one meetings that took place over here at this conference, because that is one of the value that we believe is one of the best values that can come out apart from the learning that you have in terms of one-to-one meetings that happen over here. So all the meetings that happened, there was a team behind it which did all the work, and I want to call them on stage: Abed, Vaidehi, Durrana, Manjula, Pawan and Rahul Singh. Now again, ladies and gentlemen, the big one, GPJ, the team that really made everything happen. Neville, he's the IBM lead. He's not here unfortunately, but I will call the rest of them: Victor, Amrita Sani, Venus, Gautam, Jinal, Jawad, Amar, Ananta, Ramesh, Vaibhavi, Jagdish, Rohit and Priyank. Please come over. They really deserve a very, very big round of applause. Yeah. I think we're almost done. All right. Travel and logistics. Travel of almost 150, 160 people is not easy at all, I can tell you that. Pavitra, Tejaswini and Sunil. These are 3 people involved with travel logistics from GPJ. If they are there, they are all right. They are making arrangements for our travel, okay. All right, but please do convey our thanks to them. And of course, the event lead, who has always been the event lead for the last 6 years, Tapas Sen Gupta from IBM. So ladies and gentlemen, once again for the team that brought CSI Interchange 2012 to you all. Thank you. So thank you once again for your participation, and I look forward to seeing you all in 2013. Thank you so much.